Okay, so here's the problem of the day. This little pink Jeep that Sophia is driving has been making a noise. Go ahead. You kind of hear the clicking noise that's going on there.
That's a problem.
It's a problem. So we're going to investigate and try to see if we can solve the problem using some of the resources that we have here at the house. Okay. Upon further investigation, we have determined that it is this wheel right here making the noise. So after taking a peek inside the motors, I can kind of see what the problem is right now. So this big gear looks like it's completely in good shape. Got all the spokes. But the middle gear appears to have some problems right here. So I can see that this gear actually is missing some of the teeth that help it propel the other gears. So we're going to see what we can do about that. See if we can replace the gear. So after identifying the part that we needed, we went to the internet to see if someone had already made the file before, and we were able to find a similar gear already created through this website right here called Thingiverse. We downloaded the file, had to make a couple little adjustments to it to make sure that it was going to fit, and then this site right here lets you download a file that we move into a other system, which allows us to put it into our printer. So we can manipulate how big and different settings there. But after that, we push print, and the printer then starts to print the object that we have on our desktop. So we'll see how it works out. Sometimes these things can take a little while to print. In fact, if you can look right here, it looks like it's going to take us around 2 hours or more to print just this one little gear. So again, this is the item that we're trying to replace, and we'll see if we can print this over tonight and put it back into the toy tomorrow to see how it works. Okay, well, it's been a couple days now, and I've actually had to go through a couple different versions of the gear, but I think I've got it now. Well, I'm hopeful that I have it. So, first one was just a little bit too big. Had to make some adjustments to the gears. You can kind of see some of those differences right there. But I'm hopeful this purple one right here, even though it's a little bit bigger than the original, will be a little bit more sturdy, and I can get it in there. So we're gonna give it a shot. All right, so here's our original motor and gearbox. Here is the 3D printed gear. It is the middle gear, so it should fit in there, and it does fit in there nicely on that one, so that's a good thing. And then the final gear slides in like this, and it does look like it's going to fit as well. So maybe, just maybe, we're going to be in business if all this stuff will turn. So, next phase. All right, we have our gear assembled. We have our axle back into the gear. And now it's time to put the wheel on and give it a test run. All right, so here we go. We're going to give it a shot. No more clicking. Well, thanks again, and for tuning in to this episode of Mr. Bennett Fixes It. Tune in next time. Who knows what we'll tackle.